So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
Things already rolling. Araujo, Nuno Mendes, Vitinha, Gonzalo Inacio, and it's Cancelo. And here's Neto. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Now it's Martinez. To McAllister. Medina. And Fernandez. Now it's Messi. Messi. Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
João Cancelo. Pinches it off him. Almada. This is a promising build-up. Spread neatly. Almada gets into a good position. Pedro Neto. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Pass somewhat off target. And he is dashing away. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. Here's Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cancelo for Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. Space for him to turn and look. That's going across goal. Referee's given a throw. And it's Vitinha. Knocks it out wide. And the return pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Goes for a shot! It's fallen kindly here. He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Martinez. McAllister. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Nicely spread. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes long and straight. Fernandez. Messi. Out towards the flank. De Paul. De Paul with the delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Vega. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Bruno Fernandes. Not the most convincing of passes. João Cancelo. He's got a throw in. Almada. Now Martinez. And it's Fernandes. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Bruno Fernandes. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Messi. Distributed tidily. Ball swung in. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Mendes. Rafael Leao. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cancelo. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Steaming forward at pace. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Vitinha, and he was alert to it. Portugal already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. Now it's Fernandes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Almada. Well, that defending is unapologetic. Martinez! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Nuno Mendes. Vega. And it's Cancelo. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
It's a searching pass. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Medina. McAllister. De Paul. No, he's not getting his way this time. Messi. looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi purring through the gears. Vitinha defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. João Cancelo. McAllister. Now it's Messi. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's for chance for a shot! And there's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Argentina, after 22 minutes.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi. Now it's Fernandes. Now it's Martinez. And that's really well manoeuvred. There's the shot! Goal! Argentina! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
The goal scorer for Argentina.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Number 24, Fernandes.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Romero. Montiel. Romero. And Fernandes. Martinez. And Medina. Bruno Fernandes. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's just a little long. Medina. De Paul. He's found the... Oh, what has happened here? And it's Vitinha. Oh, that is a nice touch. Looking to play him in. Araujo getting this one clear. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And that was nowhere near his best. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Martinez. And shifted it to the flank. Now it's Fernandes. Tries one from range. Hits off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Vitinha. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's de Paul. He's rising! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, this looks sharp. Rafael Leao. Messi. He's in a great position here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Messi. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well measured. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! McAllister and Fernandes. And that has been slung wide. João Cancelo receives it in a wide position. Cross needs to be good. Well read, and the danger is averted. De Paul. McAllister. Martinez. Fernandes. It's played through for him. Fernandes, with 2 goals already to his name. Almada tries a measured ball. Out of play for a goal kick. João Cancelo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely bit of skill. Nice defending, physical and effective. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi. And that's a throw-in. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Almada. Now it's Martinez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. McAllister, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Montiel. Romero. And Medina. Martinez. Romero. McAllister. Messi. McAllister short changes him with that pass. Tries to pass it through. Romero. Montiel. McAllister. Fernandes. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now Romero. McAllister. Played back into the centre. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. This looks promising. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Montiel. And it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Montiel. Great vision. Lofted in. Diogo Costa claims it without any fuss. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. And he shoots! And he's stuck it away! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
After 45 minutes.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Portugal dragged themselves back again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bruno Fernandes. Martinez. McAllister. Now it's Martinez. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Can he get on the end of this? Montiel. And it's McAllister. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Portugal are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
With the owner of a
Caution
blue
certainly
car
not on the
parked
agenda
outside the
here
stadium
from
gate,
both sides.
kindly remove
Well, it's been
it, as
played
it
at
is about
such
to
a
be towed
frenetic
away.
pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. McAllister! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Rafael Leao and Mendes. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's got away from him. Now it's to Paul. And the finish! Goal! Argentina! And they're back in front. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Portugal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Argentina leading now. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now Gonzalo Inacio. Vitinha. Fernandes did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Threads one in. It's out for a goal kick. Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Vitinha. João Cancelo. Vitinha. Medina spots it and intercepts. McAllister. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Messi. Bruno Fernandes. Taken back almost at once. And Mendes. Rafael Leao. Gonzalo Inacio. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Martinez. McAllister. Martinez. Plays it through. No luck with that dink over the top. Araujo. Pedro Neto. Searching pass he's played there. Vitinha. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That's an excellent interception. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Pedro Neto. And this is Ronaldo, looking for the run. Nice interception, well timed. Medina. And Almada. Martinez. And Medina. And it's Fernandes. Montiel. Now Romero. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Ronaldo. He won't be happy with that one. Knocks it out wide. Montiel. Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Can he get it through? Romero calmly anticipates. McAllister. And it's Fernandes. Martinez. And Medina. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. And it's Mendes. To Bruno Fernandes. And here's Neto. Bruno Fernandes has created one goal already. Now it's Messi. That is a great pick out. Martinez is onto this. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Bruno Fernandes. Gonzalo Inacio. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Bruno Mendes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bruno Fernandes is offering a right smile there. Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
The goal for Portugal after 62 minutes is...
And now he has two. So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Almada to Martinez. Almada. Pedro Neto. Now, can they get him away? And he plays one through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Montiel. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? That's really well cleared. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vega. Vitinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Neto. Shoots! Another big chance that gets away.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Portugal have their second corner now. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. He's dealt with that really well. Medina did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Vitinha has a look and plays it forward. De Paul. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Martinez and Fernandes. McAllister, and he cuts out the supply. Tries a deft little ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Opts for safety, plays the return pass, and it's Fernandes. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, no joy this time. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. No outsmarting him this time. De Paul did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi. Goes looking wide. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Now this could be a chance. That is great defending, so alert. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Martinez and Almada. And it's McAllister. Oh, looks a smashing ball. Almada finds himself offside. Vitinha. He's on it, can he get away? Mendes does well to get it back. Threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Montiel. De Paul.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
McAllister. And it's Fernandez. Montiel. Now it's De Paul. Nicely weighted ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nice control. McAllister. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is... Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Deftly away. To Martinez. 75 minutes played. Looking to play him in. Now it's Martinez. And that was very necessary.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And a chance! And he's there to clear it. Fernandez. Medina. And Almada. Bruno Fernandez. Rafael Leao. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Fernandez. Vitinha wins the duel this time. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's a really well-measured ball. It's a goal kick. Montiel. De Paul. McAllister. He's in plenty of space here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Vitinha. Spread out to the left. Bruno Fernandez. Rafael Leao. Good read, needed to be. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
De Paul. Bruno Fernandez. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted. McAllister. McAllister is the guilty party there. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
And he opts to go forward. Spread it left. McAllister. Now it's Martinez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Bruno Fernandez. Montiel. Now it's Messi. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Araujo does really well to win the ball there. That pass has been well intercepted. 5 minutes left on the clock. And they're back on the ball again. He's looking to win it for them. Rafael Leao is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Passing nice and neat. McAllister. Now it's Martinez. And here's the chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. So much time and space here. Takes a shot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his head down and absolutely drilled it. Good luck getting to that for the keeper.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Argentina look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Tries to play it through. Almada has the space to scheme. He's had a shot! And that is well cleared. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That has been cut short. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And it's Fernandes. He has found the way through. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Very nicely done. Messi. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Almada aimed beyond the defence. Martinez picks it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Almada, and he's lost his man here. Poor robust challenge. And they've got rid. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
It is now time for our special lottery.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium. And I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory